welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we've got one that does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come, a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. These guys finally suffering their first loss of the season last week after that 5-0 start. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. They're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
That throw intended for Drake London. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Penix working from the gun. Defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up third down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Jukes away from one. Still going inside the 35. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
That's another Falcons.
Staying with Robinson. And he'll give back a small bit of what he just ripped off as they take him down behind the line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen. First tone of the game for James Cook.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or With his legs in just about any situation, the guy is a game changer.
Another one for Cook. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and
Enough to Cook here out of his own read. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Play action now, Allen. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Find Diablo there on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They will go. It's Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Allen now on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to kick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
at the 27-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Penix. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So with the Falcons set to punt on fourth, on comes Bradley Pinion. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They get there to take him down right around the 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
Taps it
line.
quick to the receiver coming across. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills goes. Cut it to a low point on the scoreboard.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
You know, Kate, most of the offenses I've been around love code words in the run game. And for draws, it's usually a D word, Denver, Dallas. I'll tell you what else. Add a D word to the defense, because when you hit them with a draw like that, it puts doubt in their mind of how upfield they can get.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Robinson on the inside give. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
On 1st down, here's Penix. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They go play action. Here's Penix. And it's Drake London. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down.
They send a man in motion.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
1st and 10. A run to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Ray Davis. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 31-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
At the 46-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Give him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Allen setting up play action. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Bass on for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
14. Falcons 10. Tyler Bass to kick off for behind.
Bass now to kick this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Maxwell Hairston on the stop. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
17. Bills 14.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Allen on the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. All right, here we go. Second down. Now Allen off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth down. Here's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a cute.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's completed right side. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Well, either way, that was going to be a big gain, Brock. But of course they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yep, had those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well. No
progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. So with plenty of scoring already. We have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Davis is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Pass now to kick this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. To the right side and wheeled in by London. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Falcons first down.
On 1st down, here's Penix. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. On him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. To the air with Penix. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Allen. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Allen on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. To the air again, Allen. Into traffic, complete. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. They'll go. Allen. This is a heater going deep. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. And it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Lions. Remember, this was the Thursday season kickoff game a couple seasons ago. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets the ball, and we have liftoff. He has cleared the tower, and he's gone. The Lions improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Jaden Reed. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Packers are going to wind up winning by 17. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie, Cam Ward. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from Week 6 with Houston and Minnesota, the 2 teams on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. And start with a give to Davis. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd down run by Davis. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion move.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's another Bills first down.
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to the sideline, and Shakir snags it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you just want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on the show.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. Buying some time left. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 17.
Now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Penix. It's caught. He's got Washington. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the Bills' 26-yard line.
On the shotgun, Penix. Grabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Option give to Robinson. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On second down, Robinson. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Allen to throw. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. A.J. Terrell making that stop. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Going right side. Davis with it. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
A gain of 6. That's good for a
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All set now. First and 10. They'll go again with Davis. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Going right back to Davis. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
This is Johnson heading right. It's a gain of 3, and they are just a yard shy. Fourth down upcoming. Allen wants to push the pace.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now fourth.
Here we go with Johnson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Bills first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Davis gets it from the gun. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Zone read, they'll give it to Davis. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bills go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. They'll run. Davis. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bills have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills lead by 15 now.
Falcons 20. Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here come the Falcons on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
He's keeping it again. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Penix on 3rd down. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He dodged the tackle. Dodges another stop. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Penix now on first down. This is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
17 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Penix now to throw. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Loss of 1 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 17.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Davis. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. This is a designed run for Allen. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. 3rd down, here's Davis. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
First down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On the handoff, here's Davis. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills leading by 8. All set to go now from the 35. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Handoff here to Davis. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Davis takes it straight ahead. He stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him.
Bills field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, King, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. On 1st down, here's Penix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Some big games to get to. We go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the second-year man, Ray Davis. He's going to get into the end zone here, 5 yards on the rushing